Welcome to the last episode of the phobia section. If you do have any phobias, it's really important to seek counselling and medical help. The first port of call would be your general doctor. If you don't feel as if that would be a good place to start, you can start with a sexual health doctor. If you feel that would not be a good place to start, you can try and find a counsellor who specialises in sexual phobias. And a cognitive behavioural therapy approach tends to be very successful, but obviously counsellors have different methods to their disposal. Cracking on to the next phobia, andronophobia, and that's sort of the opposite of Venustrophobia. Andronophobia is the fear of men, okay, and isn't not just attractive men, but the entire male gender. Why it could stem from an unwarranted or very scary past. It's also possible for a fear to trigger for no specific reason whatsoever, but that's phobias. Their phobias are irrational at the end of the day. Monophobia, and this is the fear of menstruation. So women with this fear are scared of their own menstrual cycle and they panic every time they're menstruating. Men with this fear are scared at the sight of period blood or of a woman they know is menstruating at that point in time. I know it doesn't make any sense. Phobias are irrational. Anaptophobia. This fear is quite common amongst people, and that's the fear of staying single forever. Being alone. Having dealt with dysfunctional relationships in the past, many men and women fear that they will remain single for the rest of their life. If that's a fear you have, and it's a strong fear, the most important way of actually meeting individuals you can spend the rest of your life with is to go out. Join social clubs, join gym, take up sports, take up hobbies, socialise, go out and have fun. And actually make sure you just have fun. Don't worry about meeting other people. Just literally enjoy life by socializing. And that's probably the best way you can meet another human being. Heterophobia is a fear of the opposite sex. Men scared of women and the other way around. And it's nothing to do with sexuality. Heterosexuals can be scared of the opposite sex. Homophobia. This is the fear and dislike and prejudice against gay people, which is obviously a lot of it has a political identity and an upbringing identity and a religious identity. Parthenophobia. That's irrational fear of virgins and young females. It's more common in men than women, and males suffering this fear find it almost impossible to be sexually attractive to a woman who has never had sex. Logophobia. This is the fear of getting pregnant as well as giving birth to a child. Women suffering from this phobia find it difficult to conceive as the fear gets in their way of enjoying a healthy sex life. Logophobia. Is that it? Logophobia. Either way, however you pronounce this word, it is the fear of having wet dreams. They cause havoc in a person's sleep cycle as they are scared they will experience a wet dream, and so they are, to a certain extent, frightened of going to sleep. The best advice I can give for this one, apart from seeing a counsellor and getting cognitive behavioural therapy, is actually to masturbate. The problem is, why is someone worried about having a fear of wet dreams? But if you masturbate, you're less likely to have a wet dream. The reason why younger individuals tend to have a wet dream is because it is the body's way of saying you are now sexually active. This is the sort of thing that turns you on because it's your mind subconsciously doing things to your body, and it is also a way, especially in guys, of realizing what ejaculation is. And so that is, if you like, the purpose of a wet dream. It's the sexual awakening of an individual. But if you are worried about getting wet dreams, you just probably need to masturbate a little bit more to tell the body that bit's been taken care of. Masturbation in men and women is extremely, extremely healthy thing to do. That's all the phobias. If you like this, please smash the like button and see you in the next episode. Take care. Goodbye.